All right, I came on here to say this right quick. Y'all know I'm kind of congested because I was under the weather a little bit. But this prophet is Vernon London. I've been walking with Christ for over 25 years. I'm saying this for a reason. You know my testimony. I was living in poverty. I grew up with my mom. I was on welfare, food. My mom was on welfare and food stamps. We grew up very poor. We grew up in poverty in a one-bedroom apartment. I never seen my mama work. My mama wasn't married. She had, you know what I'm saying? So I met this lady, Miss Ida. You know my story. I didn't like my childhood, bullying and all other things, just generational curses and stuff like that. I met this lady named Miss Ida. She taught me about tithes and offerings. When I began to return my tithes and offerings, God began to break generational curses off my life. I was not in church. I didn't know about church. I didn't even know God the way that I know Him now. But before all that, I was living a hard life. I had been sold weed. I used to smoke weed. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to drink because I didn't know of another lifestyle. If you want to know my testimony, go on my video and you're going to see two videos I got, part one and part two of my testimony, and you'll hear the full testimony. But I want to talk about Christmas. People will celebrate you being dead more than people will celebrate you being alive. And you always hear people say, "Give me my flowers while I'm living." But people will celebrate death more than they celebrate life. And I'm coming on here to say this. Christmas is not about Santa Claus. Easter is not about the Easter bunnies. It's not about none of the pagan stuff that they do. But people celebrate Christ because of Jesus' birthday, his born day, a day of him being born. I love this time of the year. It's a time of love. It's a time of giving. It's a time of being with your families. And Christians are so caught up into so much religiosity. You're going to hell for saying Merry Christmas. You're going to hell because you celebrating Jesus' birthday, but you want to celebrate Jesus dying, his death. You quick to say he died on the cross. Do you think Jesus enjoyed dying on that cross? Do you think Jesus enjoyed nail being pushed in his head? His hands being nailed to the cross, his feet. Do you know he went and prayed and asked God that he really want him to go through that, if he would, to take that cup from him? He prayed before he got on that cross. He had to make a decision to die for your sins and my sins because God had people down here in the earth realm that he gave dominion. They couldn't get it together. So he sent his son down here through Mary, a virgin,